Hi everyone, hope everyone is staying safe and healthy during this time. This first workout is for our strength and balance classes, circuit, and also our fusion class. Remember to listen to your body and only do what is comfortable for you. All right, let's get started. We can start by grabbing both of our weights. We are starting first with a squat with an overhead press. Weights are going to start up at shoulder height. Feet are starting hip width apart from each other. Bend your knees as you lower down into your squat, pushing your butt all the way back. Back is straight, chest is up. As you come to your start, weights are extending up above your head. Come back down, and that would be 1 repetition. Squat, overhead press. Place your weights down on the ground. Exercise number 2, shoulder tap with a push-up. Couple of different options. You can either use the floor or use a countertop. If we are using the floor, hands are coming a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. In a high plank position, opposite hand will tap opposite shoulder. Come back down, switch to your other side, back down. Bend your elbows as you lower your chest down towards the floor, keeping your back straight, keeping your core nice and tight. Same thing if we are using a countertop. Hands are going to be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, forming a diagonal line from head to toe. Opposite hand to shoulder, back down, switch to your other side, back down. Bend your elbows as you lower down and come back up to your starting position. Keep your core nice and tight and your back straight. Exercise number 3, jumping jacks. Hands are by our side. A few different options here. 1 arm and 1 foot. Come back down. Both arms and 1 foot. Alternating or jumping all together. Exercise number 4, windmills. Grabbing both of your weights. Feet are going to be wide apart from each other, maybe a little bit wider than hip width. Arms are going to start extended out to the side. Opposite hand is tapping opposite foot as you bend at your hips. Come back up, switch to your other side. Bring your weights back down. You can place them off to your side. Exercise number 5, cross mountain climbers. Coming down into a high plank position. Hands are underneath your shoulders, shoulder width apart. Opposite knee is crunching towards opposite elbow. Come back to your start and switch to your other side. Continuing this motion as you keep your core nice and tight. You can also use a countertop for this exercise too. Hands are still going to be shoulder width apart from each other, forming that diagonal line with your body again, head to toe. Opposite knee is crunching towards opposite elbow. Come back down, switch to your other side. Exercise number 6, heel tap with a bicep curl. Grabbing both of your weights. Weights are going to start by your side with your palms facing outward. As you tap one heel forward, you are keeping your elbows tight, curling your weights up towards your shoulders. Bringing yourself back to your starting position. That would be 1. Alternating heels. Again, as you curl up towards your shoulders and come back down. Still keep your core nice and tight. Keeping your weights for exercise number 7, deadlift with an upright row. Feet are going to be hip width apart from each other. Keep a little bend in your knees. Weights are in front. Palms will face your body. As you bend at your hips, you're lowering your lowering your weights down towards the floor, keeping your chest up. Your back is straight. Returning to your standing position. Rowing your weights up to your chest, bringing your elbows a little bit higher than your shoulders. Come back down, and that would be 1. If I'm turning to the side so that you can see me bend at my hips, bending at my hips, lowering the weights down, Chest is up, back is straight. Return to my standing position. Row my weights up to chest. Come back down. Keeping both weights one more time for exercise number 8, tricep kickbacks. So for this one, you can have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Weights are starting up by the side of your chest with your elbows already bent. You can have your core nice and tight, your chest is slightly over your knees, over one knee, and you are extending both of your arms back together and in together, kicking back together, in together. Placing one weight down for exercise number 9, a reverse lunge with a front raise. So I'm starting with my weight in my right hand, which means I'm going to work my right leg first. So my right leg is going to step back, lower down into a reverse lunge. As I'm lowering, my right hand is moving into a front raise, no higher than shoulder height. Everything will come back together for 1. So again, we're stepping back, lowering down to where you're comfortable. Keep your core tight, your back straight, your chest is tall, arm is extending out in front. Return to your start. You can switch sides after that. And then last one, exercise number 10, single leg calf raise. So you can start with whichever foot you would like to. Your other foot is going to come up off of the floor. You are going up onto your toes, lifting your heel up off of the floor with control and coming back down. You can hold weights by your side if you'd like to make this more challenging, or you can be near your countertop to hover your hand over it for guidance.